And a follow-up to our message this morning, I found a scripture that was Bible Gateway's verse of the day today that makes a lot of sense. It points out what I was talking about is the value of a man. We talk about the cost of the ingredients that makes up the human body, and then the potential. Here's what Luke says in chapter 12, verse 6-7. This is good stuff. Are not 5 sparrows sold for 2 pennies? Yet not one of them is forgotten by God. Sparrows are sold. God knows every one of them by name. Indeed, the very hairs of your head are all numbered. Now, what do you say to a person who was bald? Or he had hair at one time? It's real easy to count the hairs of a bald person on the head. As a matter of fact, no one is totally bald unless they shave it. Did you know that? There are tiny hairs all in there. Somewhere there's going to be some hair. I knew a guy in the theater years ago. He totally bald up to right here, and then he had long hair, and it was really strange. But it didn't look weird. It was just odd the way it was doing. This was his natural hair. He didn't shave it. Now, I have a grandson who would shape it any way he wanted. No. Hair on the head, or every hair counted. So don't be afraid, Luke says. You are worth much more than a sparrow. If God knows every sparrow that falls and counts every hair on your head, who do you think he cares the most about? He doesn't count all the feathers. Or if he did, he didn't talk about it. And he talks about whatever he wants to. I've thought about that so often. When I was a youngster, I used to say, how would I count the hair on my head? I see, now that's the omnipotence, that's the power, that's the intelligence, that's the creature who is our creator, actually a spirit. You know what I did? I don't know if you can see it or not. There may be too much in the way. And I'm not going to get up and go over there. But I want to show you. Maybe you can see it. Right here. Right. Where's my finger? Anyway, you see this light right back there? You see that picture? And this is my mask up here and my puppy dog. And right here, this wooden thing, that is a pendulum clock. And guess what I did? I completed it except for putting the hands and the works on it, and it's ready to go. And I put it in there reversed. Okay? The connectors would fit either way to this see this? This is it. Well, let me see here. I believe this one might be better. Okay, now, that piece right there, you see which direction it's pointed? It's pointed toward the Eiffel Tower here. Okay, I put it in the other direction and it fits on all the positions, but the clock won't work. And I put it in there so powerfully strong and correctly that I can't get it apart. So I have asked them for a piece. They're going to get so tired from giving me parts that I break or mess up. But I do want to finish this. This is for my youngest daughter. And I promised. So if God knows every hair on my head, He made me to do this, because I must have dyslexia, reverse process, or, ma'am, I think that's my daughter about to bring breakfast. I could ask her, she could tell me real fast what's wrong with it. Anyway, I'm going to fix that. And when I do, I'm going to show it proudly before I ship it to Jeannie, or she'll probably come get it. God is, He loves us. Who would want to count the hair on everybody's head unless they really cared? Makes no sense to me to think that there is no powerful Creator who loves me that much, provides me Jesus Christ, and takes care of my sin. Whew. And boy, did that take a lot of care. And that's what I get from my box of chocolates this morning. I just was all full of verbose. So I mean, I am. It really turned on. Whew. Now I'm just looking for somebody to play a little gin. I love that game. I love you. That's what I get from my box of chocolates on the Eagle's Nest right here under the shadow of Kyle Field, Giggle Aggies, and Go Cowboys. They're looking awfully good out there in Oxnard. Dak is hurt. Shoulder. You know, it's okay. It's just his throwing arm. And he's a thrower. And one final item. My Frisco Fighters indoor football team, coached by my friend Clint Dozell and his buddy Dan Rudaball. They are in second place. They will be competing for the championship. The nemesis of the indoor football is Arizona Rattlers. They seem to always be powerful. But Clint is a little old team here in Frisco that is going to be playing for the championship. I predict that. And I'm going to be watching every second of it in preparation for the Aggies and for the Cowboys. Don't you know? You go.